What is going on, people? It's Majin Zaku, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be taking a look at what's inside this box, and it's not a model. In front of me, I have the LK-Hobby Induction Base Kit. And if you've seen the cross base, it's written as X base, the wireless LED system, you'll know what to expect from this. First things first, cardboard box, nothing special. It just has the logo on it. There's no other writing or anything. This is how it comes. You've got, obviously, the power brick. You've got what you might think is an empty foam block, but no, it's not. You've got something in a bag, a big black piece of plastic in a bag, and then you've got another big black piece of plastic in a bag. Everything is fit in here pretty well. Inside the box, the foam fits tightly around the base. Get rid of that for a minute. And we'll take these two things out of the plastic. Okay. So first is just looks like a black square. It's got the LK-Hobby logo right in the middle. Back side, there's nothing. The bottom has a little divot in the middle. This is the other half of the base. Again, just a square black piece of plastic with a plug and a button on the back. And I think this cutout, this little divot here, is because when this is injection molded, the gate is right there, and instead of having to worry about it being completely flush there for the back to fit in, they just made a little divot there, which I think is great. Good idea. So this just slides in like that. Doesn't really click in, it just sits in there. And it can go, just so you know, it can go both ways. So if you don't like the idea of having the LK logo in the background of your photo or as it sits on the shelf, you can just flop it around and it'll work both ways. So again, on the back, nice little clicky button and a plug for the power brick, which says it is 24 volts at 2 amps. And this kit is a regular US 2-prong plug. So as I mentioned, this empty block of foam is not an empty block of foam. If you look closely, there's actually circles cut into the foam. And if you push one of those cores out, you'll see that the LEDs are actually in there. So you got a total of 14 LEDs and 2 of each color. So don't throw that out. Well, let's plug it in. see what we got. Let's turn all these right side up. Okay. I'm going to take this end and plug it in, turn the switch on, and I'll turn off the overhead light here so you can see. Turn the other overhead light off. So you could get 2 red, 2 green, 2 bluesies, 2 purple, 2 bright white, 2, they call them yellow, but they're kind of off-white yellow, and then 2 orange. And hopefully that's not too bright for the camera. They are pretty bright. And I will pop a couple in my hand to show you that they're completely wireless, and this kit works off of induction. So like your wireless phone charger, same principle. So I'm going to push those off, and we'll just talk about the ones that are in my hand. The range for the LEDs is about 9 inches by 9 inches by 9 inches. So anywhere inside of this base, if you can imagine it just being a cube, anywhere inside of that cube, the LEDs will work. Now there are places where you can get above the base a little bit, like here. I don't know, what, 3 inches above, something like that. So, and it does work off of the edges on the sides as well. So the field is pretty large. The field is pretty large. That's maybe, what, 22 centimeters cubed, and that's like 10,600 something cubic centimeters. Yeah, that's a lot of space. So very, very cool. And I will show you something that I made with my personal kit that I picked up, and I will show you that now. So you might expect that I would put these LEDs in one of my Gundam models, and you would be right. I have done a bunch of that, but I also picked up this guy, which is a Lego kit. It's the TRON bike Lego kit, and it is super cool with the LEDs in there. So I've got the wheels lit up and the disc on his back lit up in blue, and I don't know if that's supposed to be exhaust or what that is, but it's some sort of duct, and I've got that lit up as well. Very cool. It took me about 3 minutes to do, and I will, here at the end of the video, show you exactly how little effort it takes to light up whatever you want. All right, now that the lights are back on, I can show you. The blue LED on the back is just an LED that I stuck there. It's just kind of pinched in. So I just stuck it in there and put the disc on top of it. The exhaust or duct or whatever this is right here is just a white LED that I placed in there. Underneath the wheel caps, it's just an LED in the center. And same thing for this wheel. This one just popped right through the center. So they are small enough to fit into the Lego sized pegs. And that's it. That's all it was. I put an LED in through a hole, stuck it on there, and hopefully you can see it lit up in there. You could tape these in place or hot glue them or whatever you wanted to do. They're waterproof. I've seen videos of people taking the LEDs and dunking them in a shot glass of water just to prove that point. And so tape them, glue them, super glue them, or just fit them into a hole like I did with this Exceed Zaku 2 head. I took the lens apart and drilled a hole the size of the LED and stuck that in there. And that's all it was. If you want to learn more about the LK-Hobby Induction base, check out MajinHobby.com. I have them for sale now. And I will catch you next time.